Hi, listeners. This is Mallory Johnson from WXAV 88.3 FM Chicago. I am here with We Came as Romans. We Came as Romans is currently on tour with Silverstein, Chunk No Captain, The Color Morale, and Danger Kids. We Came as Romans just released their new album, Tracing Back Roots. How did We Came as Romans come about as a band, and why did you choose the name that you did?
I was in a Christian pop-punk band actually at the time, and I wanted to start playing heavier music because that's what I was listening to at the time, and called up Josh, and several member changes later, we came about as we are now. And unfortunately, the name doesn't mean anything. We were just, 16, 17 years old, and we thought it sounded cool.
Okay. Now, you said that you were into Christian pop. Are you guys a Christian metal type of band?
No, we're not affiliated with anything religiously. We just write more positive lyrics, and we like to reach to as many people as we can. So we just try to write the things that everyone can relate to, like taking care of other human beings, being loving to other people, and being a good person, basically.
So, what do you think separates you from other metal bands then?
I think we play in a band for more than just music. I think we have a bigger message, and we're really passionate about that message.
Now, you guys just released your new album, Tracing Back Roots. What are your thoughts about that?
It's going well. We charted number 8 with it in our first week on the Billboard 200. This was really exciting. And on this headliner we're doing, the Tracing Back Roots tour, actually, it seems like the new songs have been received really well, and a lot of our fans are really stoked, and it seems like everyone's really singing along to the new material more than anything.
And like you said, your new album has been pretty successful, but what do you think is different from your previous albums that makes it so much more successful? And like you said, you have good feedback from the fans. What do you think that is? What do you think the determining factor is for that?
I think it was a combination of a lot of things. Going with producer John Feldman was definitely one of them. The fact that all of us were extremely motivated on this record. We all put more time and more thought than ever into it, and I think that really shows. We had more time than ever, too, on it, which was to be able to actually take our time with writing and redoing things and revisiting different things that we weren't so sure about. That all really helped.
How has this headlining tour been so far?
Yeah, it's been really good. It's been really fun to play a lot of the new songs. We're actually playing 8 of the songs on the new record right now live, and it's super fun to be able to play them, when you record different songs in the studio, you never know what are going to be the hits, really, and, what you're going to wind up playing live. So it's cool that some of the songs, I don't know, when we recorded them, I guess we were like, are we going to actually play this ever or what? And it's cool to actually play a lot of those songs. We're playing the majority of the record right now, so that's definitely exciting.
Do you guys have any surprises for Chicago tomorrow?
Surprises? Other than, our set we've been doing, not really. But, in the set we've been doing, there are some different things from what we've done in the past. And, unfortunately, it's not Halloween anymore. It's in New York. We had a nice surprise for everyone.
Oh, yeah. What did you guys do in New York for the Halloween?
For our encore, we actually came out in animal costumes.
Oh, wow.
That were adult onesies.
Oh, that's really fun. What did you dress up as?
Eric and Kyle were monkeys. Josh was a cow, Louis was a zebra, Andy was a tiger, and I was the Hulk.
Oh, that's funny. That's really funny.
It was really funny. Yeah, it was a good time.
I bet that was a blast. I wish I would have been in the crowd for that one.
Yeah, it was cool. We're a very festive kind of band. Whenever there's holidays or anything going on, we always try to be involved.
How have your fans responded to the headlining tour? They get pretty crazy? A lot of moshing?
Yeah, there's been actually quite a few really crazy crowds that have been awesome, especially up on the, the East Coast and the Northeast so far, because, we've been touring these areas for a lot longer than we've been touring out west or down south. We've been touring the Midwest and the East Coast since, our first band.
What would you say has been one of the most embarrassing or funniest moments while on tour?
I've ripped my shorts on stage a couple times. And there's also been a couple times where I've said the wrong city name, another time where I've said the wrong state. Those are all extremely embarrassing. I don't know which one's worse, but
those are all pretty funny, though.
Yeah, they're funny when you look back on them, but when they're actually happening, it's pretty devastating.
How do you prepare yourself before you go on stage?
I do a set of vocal warm-ups by Melissa Cross. I drink throat coat tea with honey. I do a bunch of stretches and stuff. I usually listen to the most ignorant heavy music I can possibly find, and I don't know. I just go over everything I want to say that night, and maybe something specific about the city, different memories I've had there. I don't know, anything like that. I just try to focus for a good hour or so before the set.
What do you guys do after the show? Do you typically hang out with the fans?
Sometimes. More often than not, we do a VIP meet and greet kind of thing before the show.
Mm-hmm.
And we actually were decently busy throughout the day, so kind of by the time the set's done, we're usually tired out, or we spend that time to hang out with our friends in different areas, or family members that have come out to the show.
What is it like traveling across the world while on tour, and then what do you guys do for fun?
I love traveling. I mean, I got asked today actually by a fan during our meet and greets, what my favorite part about doing this was, and I said, well, probably between performing and traveling, because I really love the traveling aspect of it, seeing different places, and Andy especially and I, we always go exploring and stuff. We try to get lost, take the trains places, do all kinds of stuff like that. We really try to absorb the different cultures we go to, internationally especially.
If we were to walk onto your tour bus right now, what would we find?
A lot of Fireball. We recently got endorsed by Fireball, and they sent us a bunch of product: Fireball tap machine, Fireball shot glasses on the rock glasses, jackets, T-shirts, hoodies, all kinds of cool stuff, which is awesome. It's cool to work with them because it's a product we all really like. But I tend to keep the bus pretty clean. I'm the neat freak of the group. The rest of the guys aren't as much, but I keep the bus decently clean.
What would you say is your favorite city and venue to perform at? That might be a difficult question, but I didn't know if you had one off the top of your head.
I'm really biased towards my hometown, the band's hometown, Detroit.
Oh, yeah.
It's great to play in front of family and friends and everyone. It's cool to show them all, hey, this is what I do when I'm gone all the time. Everyone kind of tends to understand a little more when they actually see the show.
What is your
So I love playing at home.
What is your favorite song to perform live and why?
Currently, I think the group favorite is Ghosts. It's a pretty fast song in comparison to other songs, and it's new and it's fresh, and it's really just fun to move to. And the chorus of it has a lot of group singing and stuff. It's just a really hyped song, and it's heavy, so definitely my favorite. And it sucks we play it second because it's one of my favorites. I wish it was later on.
Who would you guys like to tour with that you haven't already?
We'd all really like to tour with some kind of heavy radio rock band like Linkin Park or Slipknot or Deftones or something. I think that'd be awesome.
So, going off of that, what is your favorite type of music and band to listen to?
Personally, I'm into bands like Stray from the Path, or I don't know. I like a lot of heavier stuff than Us, and then at the same time, I like lighter stuff than Us. Like I like this girl named Lana Del Rey and stuff. I'm on two opposite ends of the spectrum.
Yeah, I actually do. I like Lana Del Rey too. She's really good.
Yeah, she's great. It's funny, like during the day I listen to the really, really, really heavy stuff, and then at night when I'm trying to relax, I listen to stuff like her.
What's the last concert you attended?
I actually got guest listed for Korn, and I brought my girlfriend and, the whole band and crew and everyone all got guest listed. It was a lot of fun.
Okay, so scenario. You're at Madison Square Garden, and you're in a steel cage match. Who do you want to compete against?
What do you mean, like a fight?
Yeah, like a fight.
Like a fight?
Yeah. It could be like another band. You get to go against them, and then obviously you'd win.
I can fight anyone I want.
Yeah, anyone.
And win?
Mhm.
I mean, if I'm guaranteed to win, I might as well go against like someone insane like Chuck Norris or something, where I just can't lose.
That would be quite the match.
Because then I'm going to be like, man, he's a badass because he just beat up Chuck Norris.
If you could meet any celebrity, who would it be, and what would you do for the day?
I'm trying to think. I'm really in love with Natalie Portman. I would take her out for a nice dinner, maybe a couple drinks, and then, that's it.
What can we expect from We Came as Romans in 2013? Do you have any upcoming projects?
We're just always touring a lot, so you can expect to see more of that.
Where can we find additional information about We Came as Romans and your additional tour dates?
We have a website, we have Twitter, Instagram, we all have personal Twitters, Instagram, all that stuff, our website, Facebook. All that stuff has whatever information you could possibly ever need.
Okay. Do you have any last words?
No, come see us on tour.
Thank you, We Came as Romans, and thank you, listeners. You are listening to WXAV 88.3 FM Chicago.
After years on the road, it was never my home. Never my home. After years on the road, it was never my home. Never my home. My home is in the words you sing, every letter of the notes you bring, every story you tell, a feeling alive when you hear these words, and you change your life, you change your mind, the way you think. These words last forever on your skin and ink.